Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are we all? Let's wait for some. Oh, you're all arriving now. I'm prepping demos for TV. I'll tell you for why in a minute. Let me just put my bit of paper on my card. Otherwise, I can't show it to you. And I want to show you in a minute because it's really cute. That's that. Put all this stuff away. Turn my head a minute. Pop this in my cupboard. I'm sure my machine's going to move with me. Hang on. No. Stay there. Stay there. Right. Good evening. Hello. How is everybody this evening? Can you all hear me? Can you all see me okay? Is it nice and clear and nice and bright tonight? It should be. I'm having a bit of it's a weird day today. It's very weird. Danny's not here. Danny's always here. Danny doesn't go anywhere. Danny just works and lives in the shop and in the house. But he's not here. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, he's gone away. He's gone to see his dad for a few days. So me and Lily are like, when it's really nice and you want to say to them, oh, just go out for a few hours, just have the house to myself. But it gets a bit boring after a few hours and you think, this is a bit strange. I'm not used to it. So, of course, I've come to set the studio out myself tonight. And normally he just comes in and says, everything all right? Just make sure everything's all sorted. And then he goes off again. But he didn't. So I was thinking, what am I going to do if it doesn't work? I'm going to be really in trouble, aren't I? But it's working. Touch wood. So let's put all my bits to one side because I don't want to show you too much yet. Hang on. And let's say hello to a few people. Could you all do me a favour and can you all like and share for me so we can make sure that everybody is tuning in and they get to know about the 2 giveaways tonight. So we've actually got a 3rd giveaway potentially, depending on what numbers we get up to. If we hit over 450 watches tonight, then there's going to be a further giveaway. And that is because we have got to 12,000 members in our group. If we don't hit the 450, we'll try again next week. And when we hit the 450, we will give that special giveaway away. And that will be a voucher to spend in the shop, and it will come through as a kind of like a gift voucher. So we'll be sending you a gift voucher or a special code to use, but we do need to get those numbers up. So you need to let all your friends know. You need to get onto YouTube, Facebook, wherever you need to be, and let them know we are live and that we've got amazing products, amazing giveaways, and we've reached 12,000 members. We're actually 12,100 members already. We was yesterday just under 12,000 and today we're almost 12,100. So honestly, it's going crazy. And I think it wasn't so long ago I was saying 5,000 member giveaway, 6,000 member giveaway, and like the 12,100 members. How does that happen? How does that happen? So let me go right back to the beginning. Oh my goodness. Lots of you here now. Let's get right to the top. So let's start saying hello. Happy birthday, Con. I hear it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, lovely. Hope you've had a good day. Hi, Karen, Lindsay. Oh, I need to say hello to myself then. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Carol. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jean-Quil. Hi. Hang on a minute. I've got to get further down. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Sandy. Sorry, they're all coming in from all over the place now. Another Margaret, another Deborah, Rebecca, Julie, Val, Angie, Miriam, good evening, Tracy, Monique from from Canada, welcome. Hi, Carol from Wisconsin. Hi, Diana. No, I must remember that now, mustn't I? Thank you for that. Hi, Diana from North Carolina. Let's keep going. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jan from Vermont. I always remember it's Vermont for some reason. Hi, Free to Div, I know, is Kathy Glaze, and she's in the States as well. I think she's Florida. Hi Antonia, hi Karen, hi Susan, hi Dawn, another Margaret, hi Hayley, hi Monique, hi Patricia, Carol, Erica, Alex. If you are new tonight as well, come and say hello, or make sure you go hi so I know you're new. Hi Tracy, hi Melanie, hi Susan, hi Jenny. Let's keep going. Jean, goodness me. Okay, there's quite a few here. Hi Cheryl, Tracy, Pam, Nancy. I'm going to keep going. Marion, Nikki. Good evening, Ben. I think you're trying to get hold of Danny, but I'm sorry he's not around today. As I said, hi Dawn, hi Donna, hi Jan, hi Tricia, hi Trudy, hi Lynn. Oh, blah, 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 blah. There's loads of you. I can't keep up. Okay, you've all liked and shared. Yeah, okay, let me keep going to the bottom because there's so many of you now. I can't. Hi, Emma. Did I miss you, Emma? How could I miss you? You were one of the first of the list, weren't you? Hi, Anne. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Susan. I'm just kind of flicking through a few. Hi, Debbie, Isabel, Lisa, Kathy Grimes, Molly Davies. Can you say hi to my cat as she's waiting to see Prudence? Hi, I can't remember your cat's name. What's your cat's name? Remind me again. I should know this by now. I should know. We've both got pretty short hairs. Prudence is indoors. Prudence isn't in the studio. She's not allowed in the studio because she is being very naughty and doing a lot of that and knocking things off. She's not perfumes off. She's not candles off. She's being a monkey. Right, okay. I think I've said you're losing your marbles today. No, Karen, I'm not doing much better than you. I can promise you that. Okay, so lots for you here, lots for you. So 306 at the moment. Need to get the numbers up, but we'll still do a couple of giveaways. So for liking and sharing on social media, we will be doing one giveaway. And for watching at the end of this live, I always go and say to you, go back and watch another video and we will send you a prize out if you like and comment on that video. Not everyone, but we'll pick a winner for that too. So Molly, of course she is. So yeah, lots going on. Now I'm on TV quite a lot. So I'm on TV on Tuesday. So we start on Tuesday with a Craft Extra, believe it or not. So Craft Extra is at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. And then I get an hour break and I disappear to the other studio because they have Studio 1 and Studio 2. So Studio 1 is kind of create and craft and Studio 2 is Craft Extra. So in Studio 1, you've got about, I think it's 5 sets in Studio 1. So I'll set up in Studio 1 for the 4 o'clock launch, and then I'll zip into Studio 2 to do my 2 hours live on Craft Extra, and then I'll have to zip back into Studio 1 and do the hour live, and then so I've got 4. So I've got 1 and 2 on Craft Extra, an hour break, and I go 4 o'clock to launch the new and exclusive on Craft. Then I come back at 8 o'clock on Create and Craft to do the second hour of the new and exclusive. Then, I hope you're writing this down, then I get up on Wednesday and I do 8 a.m. Oh, I just realised that. 8 a.m. on Create and Craft, and then I zip back into the Craft Extra studio and I do 10 and 11. All right? So it's going to be really, really busy. So Craft Extra is a festive Craft Extra and it is amazing deals. They are ridiculous deals, such good prices because we do need to clear the Christmas stock to get ready for the container that arrives early December and get ready for the new year. And then we also have our Create and Craft shows, which are non-Christmas, which we're going to get into now. So small release. It is gorgeous. It's useful. You're going to pick it up all the time, and it's kind of a mixture. So what we've got is a embossing folder die and layering stencil, and then we've got 2 background embossing folders. Now, You'll notice social media has been very quiet on this release because nobody has it. Well, Sue and Mary have it, but they've only got it because they live around the corner, and Sue took it home with her yesterday or the day before. So basically it's me, Sue and Mary doing the samples for this. So I've done some. Mary and Sue will be sharing theirs on social media. I've got a couple here from Sue, but there are some that I've done as well. Mine aren't all finished, but I will go through everything and show you what you're getting because it's really cool. The stock is live. The stock is already discounted. It's a very, very competitive price. It's not a big expense, and this is the last release of embossing folders, dies, stamps, everything like that this year. Okay, so that's the last of the new releases. The new platform will be on the 2nd of December, but we won't have new stuff to go with that. That will be the only thing that's new on that show. So I'm going to flick over to my overhead camera because I think it'll be easy for you to see. So let's just do this, okay? And I'm going to come in a little bit. And it's so cute, and it is so cute. Have I got enough products for all that? Yes, I have. I've got a lot of products. I'm going to have a very full car. So the new and exclusive on Create and Craft starts with this. Okay, so this is our A6 embossing folder. So it's a cute folder. It's not a massive folder. It's good for the smaller cards as well. So for those of you who don't like the larger size cards or sometimes find them a bit intimidating, you don't need to worry. We have an A6 folder. So this is really cute because you've also got your folder and then you get your die. Obviously this is for people who've not seen these before. Where's our little, let's find a point, we want the leaf there, so that would be like that. So you get the die that cuts out your embossing folder beautifully. It is stunning. Thanks, Deborah. Yes, the Craft Extra shows will be streamed on my front page of my website if you don't get notified or you can't find it. It will be on the front page of my website. So the A6 folder is super cute, just like so. That pretty much is a similar size to the packaging. So you probably, I reckon, no, maybe not. I was about to say you might be able to use the packaging, but I don't think it's quite the right dimensions. But yeah, so there's your embossing folder and your die. Okay, and then of course we get our layering stencils. Now because it's a cute one and it's not overwhelming, we only needed 6 stencils with this one. So again, they're lovely. This is my one, so it's going to be a bit loved, as you'll see inside. So it's a really lovely size. So you're going to get your 6 layering stencils in there, and they are absolutely beautiful. Here we go. So as you can see, they fit in my hands, lovely. So the actual embossing folder is A6, but this is obviously slightly bigger, so it's a little bit easier to manage. I always try and do them a little bit bigger if I can. So that's your first part, and then we have our 2 extras. So these are the other 2 extras. We also, oh no, I'll go to that afterwards. So this is our background embossing folder. Now, oh, Danny, hello. Say hello to Grandad and Carol, won't you? Are they around? Shall I give them a shout out? He's about to eat steak. I think I've got like a microwave ragu, I think, and Lily's got a Uncle Sam's takeaway, I think. So here is your DL embossing folder. Now this is just an embossing folder, as in it doesn't come with a die or anything else, but it's your DL version. So this is really cool for your men's cards. I told you I'll be doing some men's cards products. So this is going to give you your backgrounds. This is a repeatable one, so you can, I'll show you in a minute, but you can kind of interlock your layers, and you can overlay them, and you can use these if you like, so you can create a bigger card if you want to. But remember, these are created not for you to just use as a background. They're created so you use elements of them. And what I really like about this is, I see a chocolate bar. Listen to you lot. Another one reminds me of chocolate. What you like? So this is really cool. So I'd highly recommend this one. I just need to go onto Facebook. I'm going to leave you here just for a minute. I just need to do something on Facebook because I remembered I haven't shared it myself to my timeline. So some people who can't find me won't know I'm here. So share now. Have I done it? Oh, goodness knows what I've done now. Share to my profile. That's better. I'll come back to you now. So for those people who can't find me, it's really helpful. Right, so this is really cool. And so if you did it in brown and just highlighted it in a little bit of gold, yes, it would be like chocolate. Or if you did it from purple card, would be a nice bit of Cadbury's there, wouldn't it? Could make your own little bit of paper. That would be really cool. And what's clever about this, can you see it almost looks like it's lifting up in one corner? And that is exactly how it looks when you emboss it. It's really, really different. And then we have this one. Now, this one, we're going to talk about this one in a minute. Tried YouTube. What do you mean? You can't get onto YouTube. If you go to my timeline, Anne, I think it should direct you to YouTube. Well, let me see if I can get a link for you to go to YouTube. Let me see what I can do while I'm here. You have a view of this gorgeous embossing folder. Let me just try and let's go to my channel and see if I can. I think I might be able to do it from here. Let's give this a go. Let's go. See if I can help. Oh no, what's this? Right, yeah, I can do it from here. Let me see if I can share, copy the link. And if I put that on my timeline for you, this might help you find the YouTube. So just 1 second. Just trying to. I've just popped it onto my timeline on Facebook. So if you want to hop over to YouTube, you can follow the link there. Now, this is so cool. Use your poinsettia folder with the die, and I'm in love with your products. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Honestly, these are gorgeous. These are so gorgeous. So this is your concentric square. And we're going to talk about this one in a minute, because this one out of all of them is probably the trickiest, I would say. It looks like it's going to be the most simple. Can you show that embossing folder on a piece of white card for us to see? I'm going to show you all of these in a minute. So you're going to get to see lots and lots of stuff. The reason this is the trickiest, I'm going to be honest with you, is because sounds bizarre, but it is one of the most detailed embossing folders I've ever done. So what it's trying to do, it tries to almost break down the fibers of your card when it goes through your machine. So this is the one that's most likely to give you any kind of cracking. Okay, this one. So missed your card, use my textured card. It works beautifully on my textured card. Try and make sure that you don't have your card this size, because the edges always crease, always do. So cut your card smaller. You're never going to use that size in any event. It's always going to be in the background. So cut it smaller, sit it in the middle, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So let me show you. Let's move this over and show you some samples. Okay, I'm gonna bring over my little pot. It sounds a very odd thing, but I want to do this in a slightly different way than I would normally do this. So let's bring over this. So it looks really strange what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it this way because I think it's good for you all to see what I suggest, what I recommend, and how I use the products. So let me grab my bits. I'm gonna, okay, hang on a minute. I'm trying to work out the best way to do this. Right, let's start with the background ones actually. Let's push these to one side for a minute and start with the backgrounds. We'll bring in those ones in a sec. So now let's start first of all. This is on my holographic card. So if you don't have my holographic card, you need this in your life. So I'm showing you this. This hasn't been decorated. This has nothing on it yet, but I've done this because obviously I haven't got lots of DT samples, but I want you to actually see the product. Now, if I bring this up, there is almost no front and no back. Doesn't it come out brilliantly on the holographic Mary? But do you know what I mean about cutting it just within the lines so it doesn't crack and it doesn't crease so much? Because it's got so much detail in this, it's crazy. So all you need to do is that. Look at that. Card. That's all you need. It is just fantastic. I adore this. So if you don't have the holographic, highly recommend you get the holographic. What you also need to do is use my textured card. It works beautifully on textured card. My textured card adores it. So I'm going to do something else. This is very random. This is a very different way of showing your product, isn't it? So let's take these away for a second. And I'm going to just show you on other colours. So let's leave that sentiment there. These sentiments are on the show. So if you don't have them, grab them. So there's one on the green. So I've just, now, again, if you look, I've popped the centre of this one in the centre. Here, when I popped it into the folder, I didn't pop it in the centre. So let me grab the folder and show you what I mean. Sorry, I'm being a bit noisy now. So what I did, I'm just going to use the back of this, is when I opened this up, I didn't pop it in the middle, and that's the kind of size I'm saying to use. I'm saying cut it down. If you're making cards, cut it down to about that size. You don't use it, Lindsay. But what's really lovely is you can turn your card. So you can see, if I try and get the angle, you can see these lines kind of go at an angle, yeah? Pop your card in at that angle as well. So you get a different look when you pop it in straight across that line so it lines up. Or bring your card down here. So I have a smaller piece of card. Let me get a smaller bit. I had a smaller bit for this. Hang on a minute. So get your smaller piece of card here. And then pop it over here, right? So pop it over there and you get a different pattern. Can you see what I mean? Don't use it all, use bits of it. It really is a clever, clever folder. So that to me looks super cool. I'll just pop it in there like that and I turn it over. Look at it on the other side. It looks different again. So definitely use that as a focal point. I would say don't use it as a background. Try and use it as almost like a focal point. Let's get the package in there. So there's a couple. Let me keep going and showing you. So another piece I've done. There you go, look. So on white. So this is a panel. Use it as a panel. Do your matte and layers. It's clever, isn't it? It's really clever. Pop them there. And then I've got another one and I've done it at a different angle. Do you see what I mean? Again, I'm not using the whole thing, just using elements of it. And then deboss side, I don't think you can really tell which is embossed on debossed. And then let's show you on my textured card. So straight away, pink's not the best colour to do it on, is it? Obviously. But on a 6x6 piece of card, so I've cut it slightly bigger, but it doesn't mind my textured card at all. It works beautifully on it. I have found, I'm going to be honest, it cuts better on my tangerine than it does in my Sizzix. I think my sandwich on my small Sizzix is a little bit tight. And then again, it is very Doctor Who, isn't it? And again, on 300 GSM watercolor card, do you see what I mean? Just changing the card up. Let me bring that in. Can't see very well on that one, but you're getting the message anyway. So all the way through, straight down to gold card, holographic card. There we are. Great on gold card, but remember, please don't put, and you want some good weight. This is actually a pearl card. This is actually, that was back from my stash from Creative Expressions days. That's like the Centura Pearl kind of card. Please make it smaller than your folder. I found that worked better for me. Okay, it does look like something out of James Bond, doesn't it? I could hypnotise you into buying it, couldn't I? Look, hypnotising you. There you go. So that's that one. And honestly, it's one of those that you're going to just put down like so, and you're going to put a sentiment on it. Now, also on Craft Extra, I'm not sure if it's Craft Extra or the main channel, we have got some Christmas products as a bundle on a special deal. Look at this. Christmas card. These are on TV as well, these ones as well. It's a very old style of pattern. A lot of old to new, a lot of like, so that again, what are you saying, Nikki? That's a very old style of pattern. A lot old to new, like, I don't understand what you mean. But yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? Very, very cool. So that's that design. So that's number one. And then number two, actually, look at that as well. So if you want to make it grungy as well, you can absolutely make it grungy. So that's cool. So let me find the second one. Hang on just a second. 1 second. Let me just go and get them. Can't find them. Where is the second one? Here it is, right next to me. So the next one we've got is this one. So look at that. Doesn't it look like a bar of chocolate? Hi Tammy. They are all on Create and Craft. So if you hop over to Create and Craft, there is, if you look at the schedule for Tuesday at 4 p.m, you'll see it's on there, and it should have the bundle on there, or singles as well. So again, this is really cool. Absolutely beautiful. And that looks just like you say, chocolate. Do it in purple, do it in brown, put a little bit of white in the corner. Again, Christmas if you want it to be. It doesn't have to be, but it is super beautiful. And then we've got another one here, and I don't know if this is going to come across very well. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can do it. It's very hard to do the colours. That is why we've got some of the it should be loaded on Create and Craft now. I did add it to my basket earlier just to check it. And Erica, they'll be on our website 2 weeks after the show. So yeah, so these are really, really cool. All right. So I'll show you some other samples. Oh look, I've got another one of those as well. Another one of that one. That's that one. No, I won't show you those yet. I'll show you the rest in a minute. So let's move on to the embossing folders, okay? And the embossing folders are cool. So if I just bring in, I'm going to bring in this one first of all. So let's move the hubs out of the way and let's bring this in. So all we've done here, yes, they will. When will they be available? Right, because they're exclusive to TV, first of all, they will be offered very soon to Ecstasy Crafts, scrapbook.com. So hopefully, and also, actually, Sherry, I don't know if you buy from Create and Craft, but they should be available to Create and Craft USA customers as well. And welcome from Canada. Hi, Sherry. So yeah, so again, this is another one, and I've done this on textured card, okay? Textured card. I will be offering them to Canada very soon, I promise. So that's using it just with the card, all right? That's not even with the stencils. And I'm going to show you a couple of these face to face in a minute because they show better, if you know what I mean. My different cameras pick up different looks. This is just using it with a stencil, not even sentiment. I'll pop that hugs on there again. So that, to me, again, just with the stencil, makes a great card. There you go. So you got it as a stencil. So that's 2 different ways of using it straight away. And here we go, the next one. So this one, again, let me just try and hold these 2 up for you. So that one is embossed. This one isn't. Okay, can you see that? So you can see the difference when it's flat or when it's embossed. It's always really hard to show it here. I mean, it is just gorgeous. It's such a simple and effective looking card. Bit of washi tape on there. Looks really different. Or if you want to make it a little bit bigger in different colours, you can absolutely do that as well. So that again is just stencil. So just to show you 3 different colours, 3 different completely looking projects. They're lovely, aren't they? So Sue also did some samples of these, and they're beautiful. Let me grab Sue's samples. Sue's a very different style of crafter to me. Well, she kind of is and she kind of isn't, but she's kind of mixed and matched with, and she's also used the dye to cut them out. So that's really cool. And she's used that in the background as well. And it almost looks like it's shabby in the background. So it's super pretty. And then again, I really like what she's done here because she's had it trailing down rather than trailing up. So it's just very, very different, isn't it? Do you like my new desk? Oh, thank you. Do you know what this is? This is wallpaper, believe it or not. And it looks cool on the desk. And then another one, so she snipped into it, chopped pieces off and popped a piece up here, put some detail in the background, so it looks really cool. And I've done one that you can't see very well at this angle. Oh yeah, it is like a Zentangle pattern almost, isn't it? If you like draw the lines and turn it, yeah, I know what you mean now. So you can't see that very well, but I'm going to turn that around for you because you can't this camera on the overhead is almost too bright for you to see the detail. So I'll turn around and show you that one in a minute. Also, these are all on the show as well. These are really, really cool, really cool. So that is the show, but I want to show you some other bits, okay? These are really important. It's how we use these in our crafting. So that's the element. So I'm going to come in with another little tray. Look at this. It's like a bizarre looking tray, isn't it? Now, they're probably thinking, what are these? These, you remember the Christmas rose stamp and die we did? That's these. And these are also on Create and Craft as well. And these look really cracking on some of the backgrounds I've created. So don't think of these. I live, sleep, dream crafts. Honestly. I had a dream last night that I couldn't get out of my hotel to get to the studio. It was a very bizarre thing. And I kept going around in circles and ended up back at the same place. That must mean something, mustn't it? So yeah, so this is Christmas rose, but actually it doesn't need to be Christmas rose. Many of you will have this, but again, it's on the show. So that is the dies. Let's move that out of the way. So in here are all my bits that I was going to be doing for my demo in. All right, but I just want to show you the way I'm thinking. Pop these back in here. So although it's not, let me just move that for a minute so you don't see it. Hang on a minute. So let's bring this here and show you. So what I've done here is I've used the nested squares that are on the show. I'm probably Jennifer. I probably would. Oh, yeah. So this is I actually got it off Amazon. I bought a roll of it, but because it's so nice. I do get it damaged sometimes, but it is lovely, isn't it? It's a wallpaper from Amazon, but it looks cool on the desk. It's nice and bright, and it doesn't give me too much of a bad reflection. So you can see here, I've used the nested stitched rectangles. Okay, but they're on the show. But I really like these. Okay, really like these. Yeah, there is, Kathy. Don't worry. That's next year though. And then what you can do is you can start building these up, like, so you can have your flowers on here and your leaves on here, and you've still got that really cool background, haven't you? So if you haven't invested in these and you're looking for a little bit of a deal, just start remembering how cool some of these are, and they all work beautifully together. And I'm going to bring in one of the sentiments. Okay, so hugs. I don't really want that one actually because it's the back to front one. I don't want that. I don't want the orange on the back. I haven't got another one with the orange on the front. I did have, can't find it now. But anyway, you can see what I mean. So straight away, they're going to work beautifully with some of the existing products. But also, this is what I mean about the panels as well. So look, I've cut the panel out here. So you can use them as panels in the center of your card. And then you can pop your elements down, okay? You can do this. This is what I mean. They are such handy embossing folders. So straight away there's another looking card. And let's bring in, I don't know, another one. Look, I picked the one's got the same backing again. Why do I keep doing this? There we go, matching colours. So again, loads of things you can do with them. just like so. And then we've also got, so again, I've used elements, but also remember, we've got a lot on this show. There's a lot of things on this show that's going to mix and match. So another thing you can do, let's move them for a minute, start thinking about, so there's one of the nested rectangles, and then I've cut a frame for the nested rectangle, which gives me a spare piece, that piece in the middle, which you can emboss. And then you've got the piece that comes out of the middle, another piece that I've cut out of the middle of this one, and I've embossed it. And now I can pop that back into there, and that now looks like, have people say, how did you not get the embossing on the edge, but it got the embossing there? But all I've done is I've matted and laid it back into there. So loads and loads of things to do. Or some of these are old linen cardstock, really old linen cardstock, but there's some more colours coming next year, so don't worry. And again, what I've done here is I've literally popped an element of that embossing folder inside. You could have coloured it if you wanted to, or you could take that away. And this is what I mean by your nested rectangles. If you don't have these are a little gem. You could have popped purple on there rather than the orange, like so, or pop that down there like so, and that's super pretty. So start thinking outside the box of how you could use it. All right, so loads of different ways. One final thing about how you can use them is I've done almost like a little, there's my little tray of what I've been working on. So these are also on the show as well, our bunting and banners. So the bunting and bangers if you haven't got the bunting and banners, these are again back in stock. So we've done the same thing here. Look at this. So we've now got the blues and the brown. The brown is from my stash. The blue is from my set, and the brown is from my set, and the blue is from my stash. So you can do a matte and layer to get a blue layer on. Now that if you wanted to, you could have got your embossing folder and embossed it. You could have done the stenciling if you wanted to. And again, I've cut a frame out like so. So I've almost like gutted the card by using another frame. And then I've used this would have been a gut from another colour. And then you can pop that down like so. And then you've got your, where's my bunting? Where's my other bunting and banner? Oh, there it is. So I've got this bunting and banner. You can either use, that one across like so. See what I mean? Straight away. And then you can pop a sentiment down like that. Hello. So you've got all that detail in the background, but it's not your focal point. All right. Oh, you're in. Emma Lux has ordered it for you. You did my class, Sherry. Oh, brilliant. I'm hoping they'll let me do another one next year as well, because I've really enjoyed that. So again, you see what I mean? So all the products work beautifully together. And these all come with an alphabet as well. If you haven't seen those before, let me bring that over. You can see they've got an alphabet, so you can write names in these bits if you want to as well. So that's really cool. And then let me pop that back in there. So some of this is what I'm going to be doing on TV. And then there's lots of other bits and bobs that are on the show. Like, just cut all these out as well, like different colours. They look so pretty, so pretty, and they match beautifully with the bits and bobs. So it's going to be a cool show. It's going to be a really cool show. So let me turn it around and come and talk to you again. Let me switch myself here. Ooh, you can see me now. You can see me. I have a haircut as well. I've got a kind of fringe going on now. I'm not sure if I like the fringe look yet. I'm going to see if I can get used to it. But this is what I mean. So this is the one that I said to you was like really plain. But when I bring that in, let me see if we can get the camera to focus on it. Come on, Mr. Camera. I do it really slowly. Here we go. There you go. So look at that. That's your embossed detail. Just embossed, nothing else, just the embossing. How cool is that? How cool. So that's the show. What are you saying isn't loaded, Emma? What do you think? It should all be loaded. The bundle should certainly be loaded. That's for sure. Okay. Also, when you buy the bundle, you get a bonus bijou brush. Now, our little black bijou brushes. I don't think I've got one in here. No, I haven't. But it comes with a little black bijou brush as well, so you can use those too. Also on the show are these as well. Loads. Honestly, there's so much for you to choose from. Okay, so let me have a quick look. What else I need to tell you? Love your pink ambient lighting behind you. I'm trying to keep it like a bit chilled tonight. Bought the bundle. Got the free arena. Oh, did you? Honestly, that's such a really, really nice stamp. That is the freebie. You can't get the spiral. Don't tell me it's sold out on its own. Please don't tell me. I did have lots of them. Yeah, I thought they should be on there. So yeah, so all the prices are dropped and everything. So somebody was asking me about the Ultimate 2, which is there. So this is your platform. Ooh, no, wrong drawer. I've got a really squeaky drawer. 1 second. I'm trying to avoid the squeak at the minute. Okie dokie, let me pop that down. Right. So the Ultimate 2 is in America now. As we know, it's on scrapbook.com. It's been very successful, very successful. They are thrilled with how it's going out there. Canada, it's coming to Canada. It's been ordered. It's being shipped very soon. And for both, this is available as well. So you can get your peg partner die as well, which will give you the ability to cut out any other stencils you've got and use it in the top like so. And then there's my board on the back. Very well loved, very well used. I've marked mine at 1 inch so I can do my 1/8 of an inch. Like Dawn loves to do 1/8 of an inch in her crafting, I've noticed. So you can get all your 1/8 of an inches that way, people, if you need to do that. It also comes with your mats. They're on their way. They won't be here till middle of December now, I'm led to believe, but you do get one when you buy your Ultimate 2. The Ultimate 2 is going to be on Crate and Craft on the 2nd of December. We're doing a show on tools, and it will also have our Wonder Brushes back, all individual. So Wonder Brushes, if you don't know what they are these beauties. We've now got them all individual for you. There'll be stencil brushes on the show coming up. There will be bijou brushes. There's going to be so much stuff. Really cool stuff. So that's it. And then I think I've done a pre-record for Christmas Day. So that is something going out on Christmas Day. And I don't think then I'm back until I want to say the end of December, but I just need to find out my dates yet. I want the Ultimate 2. I have the Ultimate. Is that greedy? Yes, it is greedy. It looks like the new stuff has been pulled from the US side. I will try and chase that for you, and I will email my buyer because I know she had the afternoon off, and make sure whoever is looking after my products while she's off. Will the Ultimate 1 ever be sold in Canada? I don't know is the honest answer. I'm allowed to sell it in Canada. I believe, yes, it is available in Canada. I sell to Canada, but I don't sell to America. So it's worth speaking to Ecstasy Crafts for the Ultimate 1, definitely. And the Ultimate 2 actually as well. And look at everything in the background, it's looking good, isn't it? So do you have are you ever taking back the original bundle of blending inks? Yes, I am. I don't know if you remember me telling you, but when we did the blending inks, they were meant to be coming on the container, but I was so keen to get them that we shipped part of the order via air, which got them to TV. We shipped a second part of the order by air, which got more to TV, but the final lot had already left and were on the water, so they're almost here. They will be, I think it's mid-December when the container arrives with me mid-December. I was told early December, but it looks like it's mid-December now. So that's when those will be back. Release 2 will be in January, and there's something very, very exciting with another release as well, which I cannot tell you about. It is stunning, just stunning. Okay. Oh, Christina, you got yours from Ecstasy. So yeah, Canada obviously have it. I had to get the Ultimate 2, even though I have the Ultimate 1 from Scrapbook. I have to wait. What are you lot like? So yeah, it is. Yes, I know I've got a shush because that is too nice to even talk about, Dawn. I can't talk about it, but it's really nice. It's really, 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 really nice. Oh, I nearly said something else as well. I'm being good tonight. So yeah, look, right. So the show in December is a tall show, so it's going to have the Ultimate on it. It's going to have some other things on it. There might be foil plates on that one. They were going to be on this show, but we couldn't get the glimmer machine on the show, and there's no point in me selling foil plates if I don't have a machine to use it on. Heather, honestly, I think that will be much easier for you because you won't have the cover. Okay, so it's going to just sit on your lap beautifully. I mean, straight away, I mean, let's turn this around. Okay, that is going to make such a difference just on your lap. Just on your lap. I think it will make your life so much easier. So I highly recommend the Ultimate 2 for you, definitely. No, spill the beans. I cannot spill the beans. I cannot spill the beans. I can't spill the beans. Other than it works really nice with black card. That's all I'm saying. I've got things coming out which is going to be beautiful on black card. Okay. Yes, Sandra, I know you've been waiting patiently. Unfortunately, we had them shipped by sea, which was a silly move on my part. But because we've got so many, I just couldn't justify having it air freighted because the volume it takes up cost me thousands of pounds to air freight, and then I have all the import duties, and it would have made the brushes too expensive. So we put them on the boat, and yeah, it's going to be mid-December. Brilliant, well done, Diane. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I really do. Spill the peas then. I'm not spilling no peas. What is the difference between the Ultimate 1 and the Ultimate 2? The Ultimate 1, okay, it looks like this. Looks like this. It doesn't have the score, it doesn't have the black markings on it, but it has a hinge, okay? And the hinge becomes a stamping platform, so it has a magnet inside. So it's plain on the back, but it's like a stamping platform as well as working with your peg system. The Ultimate 2 has been designed for the UK and the USA market predominantly because we can't sell a hinge platform into the USA because Misty has the patent. So what we've done is we've taken the hinge off. We have given you the ability to have I keep doing this with my nails. In here, we've popped tools in here. So you've got your tool in here, which is like a pokey tool, a pickup tool, and a scoring tool. So that's one side of the Ultimate 2. The other side of the Ultimate 2 has score lines every 1/8 of an inch, and it has a ruler up the top. So the ruler and this is separate things. It's not meant to be the same. This is just 1/8 of an inch all the way across, and then you have a ruler there and down the sides as well. So that's double-sided, but it doesn't have a magnet. So people who have pacemakers fitted can use this. So we're trying to cover all bases for everybody. If you're looking for stamping as well as the peg system, the Ultimate 1 will be good. If you're looking for something without a magnet, but you can still use the peg system and have the bonus element of a scoring tool on the back, the Ultimate 2 will be the one for you, if that makes sense. Okay. Will the shop be open for phone orders tomorrow? No, Danny's away, unfortunately. This is what I was saying, Danny. There's going to be nobody around until Monday now. Danny is down way down south now. He's a 4 or 5 hour drive. So if you could give the shop a call on Monday, just give him a little bit of time to get himself organised. He's got loads of messages to go through, but absolutely, if you call on Monday, he will definitely be there. I'm not in. Obviously, I'm with Lily, and I'm yeah. Could it be wax? I can't tell you what I'm talking about. I've got to be quiet. Yeah, that is a special deal. It's not going to be like that all the time, Karen. It's just for the first huge amount that went to them, but after that it will be a separate item. So if you've got it with that, great. My magnets have disappeared again. Goodness me. Anybody who buys the Ultimate One, if you the biggest question we get is no magnets. Your magnets are on the back. Your magnets are on the back, unless you've stuck them to your dime, stuck them in somewhere else, and they've got lost. I know what you lot are like. You're always doing it. I do it as well. So that's that. Now, what I need to say to you is, we need you to hop. Yeah, Miriam's going shush. No, I'm not telling you anything. Can't tell you anything. Yes, I did say the 2nd of December for the Ultimate 2. Will be I having the skinny alphabet lowercase letters in again. I should be, if there's none on the wall, it will be for me to do a reorder, but I haven't been able to get into the shop very much this week. I need to get one of your really pretty pokey tools. They're coming back soon as well. Let me see if there's any other questions I need to answer. I need Ultimate 2 because when I don't use stamps, I can use you as I've got a lid on my desk to keep the lid open. Yeah. It's good to be naughty and crafty. I think we should have a Christmas party on December the 16th. What's happening on December the 16th then? Oh, is it because it's a Friday? Hang on, is that because it's the Friday before Christmas? I think that's a really good idea. I'm liking that idea. We can all come with mulled wine and everything. You should have printed on the box. The magnets are on the back. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. If I realised I'd have so many people asking, I would have put it on the back. Maybe for the next one. Any news on the trailing poinsettia? No, the conversation will be had this week about the trailing poinsettia. But I have a feeling that I might be able to just pop that on my website. I think, and I will do because I have quite a few. Are the floral alphabets and numbers come back? They are currently on my website, floral alphabets and numbers. After that, they won't be back until 2023, believe it or not. But yes, they are currently on my website, Patricia. If you're in the US, please remember that you do get charged £20 flat shipping. If it comes in any less than that, we will refund you the difference. If it comes in any more than that, we don't charge you any different than £20. But they won't be back to Create and Craft until next year if you're buying them from Create and Craft. Although I think mid-December, scrapbook.com should have them, okay, if you are in the States. Anything else? Yeah, we could do that. Poppy Cluster is on the website, on our website. So the Poppy Cluster is on the website. Be aware, there was I miscounted how many stencils are in there. So if you bought the Poppy Cluster, there were only 5 stencils. There was never 6. I made it all up. I just put a picture of 6 on. Don't know why I did it, but I did. But there's only 5. Would you consider embossing folders with the Build a Flower set? The Build a Flower dies that were back last year, Con. Yeah, I think wine and Christmas PJs is a really good idea. Tweezers. Oh, tweezers are coming. That's all I'm saying. He is probably down your way, Sarah. He's a bit further than you, I think. Yeah, he's quite a bit further than you, but he is that way. Any other questions? I possibly could do, Con. Let me have a think. Because normally you make the embossing folder first and everything comes around the embossing folder. But I think maybe we could. I got the Slimline Poinsettia embossing folder, made 6 cards of it this week. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Yes, it was the same time I did the Sweaty Pea. It was absolutely the same time. You'll look at the packaging. I had I will be honest with you, I had a little issue in that I've got templates for all my packaging, and because I use a template, majority of the stuff I don't need to change because it's always the same. But my template actually said, instead of saying DL on my stencil packaging, on my stencil packaging, instead of saying DL, it says 6x6. So all for about 4 releases, it always says they're a 6x6 stencil when they're actually a DL stencil. I think it's even on the alphabet actually. It says 6x6 when it's a DL. So it was a batch with my with my template. I must have picked up an old template from somewhere. I don't know how I did it, but it's been rectified now. So going forward, everything will say DL when it is a DL, not a 6x6. But yeah, the joys of having to do it all yourself, I suppose. How many blending inks do you have? So I need to know which ones I'm missing. I have 10 currently, and I don't have them in here. So there's a yellow, which is Juicy Pineapple. We have an orange, which is Early Sunrise. We have a pink, which is Sugar Candy. We have a green, which is Woodland Moss. We have a grey, which is Cobblestones. We have a purple, which is plum, Spicy Plum. We have Tranquil Waters, which is teal. Surfs Up, which is a light blue. Deep Ocean, which is a dark blue. And Strawberry Sundae, which is a red. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Ellie, there is one. It's here. It's in the building. It's in the building. And there's more than one. There's more than one, honestly. But I haven't called it a frangipane though. Frangipani. But yes, there is one or two. Thanks, Sue. I beat myself up about these things, but it's just not professional, is it? It just doesn't. It's not right. But the template's changed now. I was going to put stickers over everything. Yeah, not many people noticed it, Margaret. I've just probably dropped myself right in it. But you know, so if anybody asks you, why does mine say that? That's the reason. It's because I'm human and I messed it up basically. And it's the orange you're missing. That's the Early Sunrise. So let me go to YouTube now, because what I want you all to do is, hang on a minute, not that. I don't want you to do that. I can't get back to my home page, my channel. Right, let me get back to my home page. And okay, so what are we going to do? Which one are we going to do? Let's go. So 3 days ago, Dawn used Cloud9 pigment inks to stencil with, and she did it on a balloon embossing folder. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is, if you want to be in the chance of winning something else, so we've got the giveaway for Friday night for liking and sharing, but we also need a giveaway for this. So go and have a look at Dawn's video from 3 days ago. Comment what you think about it, if you like it, if you don't like it. Just make sure you subscribe as well, though. We need you to subscribe and make a comment. If you do that, we will then pick a winner next week, and you will also win a prize. Okay, so 2 prizes go on every week. One is for liking and sharing on social media, and the other one is subscribing and commenting on the video on YouTube. So find the video 3 days ago with Dawn using pigment inks to stencil, and it's on an embossing folder which has got the balloons on it, which are back on telly. Oh my goodness, the balloons are back on Tuesday. Back on Tuesday with the parchment scroll. How did I miss telling you that? So if you haven't got the balloons and the parchment scroll, they are on telly on Tuesday. Okay. So I keep forgetting to go to YouTube. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the age, isn't it? I can't wait to share my fabulous. Happy first birthday. Oh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. So let me tell you now, for the liking and sharing on social media, that is either on Facebook or YouTube, the winner of that, and I'm giving you surprise giveaways now. Doing surprise giveaways now. I'm not telling you all the time what you're going to get, so you're going to be surprised when you get it. It's a nice surprise anyway. That is going to be Diana, God's Desire for Me. So if you're still here, Diana, from the good old US of A, you have won the liking and sharing. So thank you so much for that. And the lady who has won the commenting on YouTube last week, I hope she's here tonight. you will also be winning a prize. That is Cindy Walcott. So Cindy Walcott and Diana, God's Desire for Me, because we see your names on YouTube rather than your name. Please contact Dawn Serderfield and give her your details, and a prize will be coming out to both of you. Okay, so congratulations both. Good prizes, good prizes. I promise you, good prizes. Well, we didn't hit the 450, we only hit 350. So quiet tonight tonight. But you know, next week maybe. As soon as we hit the 450, that means we are going to be giving a special voucher away to spend in store. So make sure you like, share, let all your friends know, comment. And another thing, it's really interesting, the algorithms of Facebook work in a very strange way. So if you like a post on Facebook, you kind of, it shares it with a few people on social media. If you love a post, or you interact, or you make a conscious effort of doing or saying something, it does a lot more and makes the algorithms work better, which means you get seen by a greater amount of people. And for me, that's going to be fantastic. So the more people we can get involved in that amazing community would be brilliant. So interaction is key, everyone. If you're happy to interact, it will be lovely to hear from you all. So see you Tuesday on Craft Extra. That will be at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then I head over to Create and Craft at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And then I get up on Wednesday, do 8 o'clock in the morning on Create and Craft. And then I do 10 and 11 on Craft Extra. And that's it for a little while from me. So have a good one, everybody. Next week, hopefully, we'll get demo night in. Let me know if there's anything you particularly want to see demoed. Comment, let me know, and we will do it next Friday. So have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to go and sit quietly with Lily now. Think about Danny eating steak, lucky fella. So have a great one, everyone. It's lovely to see you all tonight, and I will see you on the telly on Tuesday. See you later. Bye.